Newton, where does he actually stand in the all-times? Like I said, in the green room, it's been going down, phone calls and chat lines. And Sherman, you put him up there above Peyton Manning.
Man, look,
stand on it.
Man, he played 10 years. Yeah, Peyton got, what's that, $9,000 over on him. Peyton 41 in 10 years. Cam Newton did 32. But Peyton Manning always had a number one and a number two receiver. After they got rid of Steve Smith, who was Cam throwing to? You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he revolutionized the quarterback position, because before him, Big Ben was the only big dude that was actually getting out here running. This dude was running. You had a fullback quarterback, basically.
He was bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I still say to this day, he'll still be playing. Name me. We're not talking about the top 10 in the league. We're not talking about the top 10 in the league. After we get that top 10 in the league, name me 10 other players better than Cam Newton in the league right now. Why he ain't playing ball?
I mean, there's all kind of reasons.
We can take the last 10 draft choices and put over Cam for sure.
For real?
For sure. And then we're going to
give him time enough to learn the system during the summertime.
That's the problem. He has problems learning. That seems to be the issue with the young man. He's not capable.
How can you say that? It takes most systems, man, that's so complicated in the NFL. It takes 2 years.
Correct.
Okay, so like technically, New England, we got to scratch that. He wasn't that long enough, and even with him coming back into Carolina, you got to understand this man went out with maybe a couple days preparation with the Carolina book and went out and won a game.
But hold on. Dusty, let me get your response before we go way down the tunnel. Cam Newton as good as Peyton Manning?
You said something about all-time great. I almost got disgusted with that. All-time what?
Where does he stand?
He's not an all-time anything. I mean, he's a representative of a new revolution and a change of the guard. Yes, but great? No, he's not in there ain't no conversation that he's in with the word great. He holds down no position. He does not hold there's nothing in the league that hasn't been broken since he's left. So where is he great at?
Carolina Panthers organization.
So he's in-house girl, of course. Yeah, right.
Name. Go ahead. I got time. I got time. When it comes to Carolina Panthers, great, Hall of Famer, great. So now, come on, name. When it comes to them Panthers, name one player better than Cam Newton.
Cam's a great Carolina Panther, no doubt.
Yes.
No doubt.
I agree with that one.
But I am going to tell you this. I do know that he looked at in the Super Bowl, he looked at the ball flop around on the ground, and he was confused, lost, disorientated. I mean, I don't even know. I have no idea what.
Man, and this is something, and this only goes here in Carolina, because you hear a lot of people bring the Super Bowl up. Like I said, I'm a true football fan, and I remember that season. I do. Cam Newton, they lost one game that year, right?
Yeah.
Look, man, this man was doing the throwing and running the ball. Whenever they went into the playoffs, running and throwing the ball. The counterpart team, Denver. If I'm not mistaken, that year was Von Miller's first year, second year, something with Denver. And then Denver also traded for the dude that was the defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys. They had two studs on the end, and they pretty much made it very well known, because they broke Tom Brady down that playoffs, that they were blitzing the ball. So, to me, football goes off of schemes, and Cam Newton don't make schemes.
Okay,
they had this dude dropping back 30 times in the playoffs. Not one time did you see him do any of the offense that got him to the Super Bowl. Okay. Man, I ain't trying to hear that tainted stuff.
Okay, well, let's put this in perspective. Who was the guy on the other side of the field that won that game? And matter of fact, he was Von Miller was the MVP of that game, right? Or was it? Either way, Peyton Manning was the quarterback on the other side of the field.
His stats still wasn't better than Cam's that game.
He got the W.
Hey,
the
he got
the most
W,
important
but his
stat.
stats was not better than Cam's
That game? Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't, because if I'm not mistaken, I think he threw 2 interceptions. Carolina should have won that game.
No, Carolina shouldn't. They got blew out. What are you talking about? What is you talking about? I'm gonna pull that up for you.
If I'm not mistaken,
No, man,
Peyton had 2 interceptions in that game.
Peyton had, regardless of interception, I wonder if was he the MVP of the game?
Peyton Manning had 141 yards, 1 interception, 13 for 23. Cam was 18 for 41.
18 for how many? Was he shooting a basketball or playing football?
Tell me,
Was he shooting?
what was the yardage again?
265 yards.
How many interceptions he had?
1 interception.
So both of them, his stats were still better than Peyton, though, wasn't it?
No.
Huh? Yardage-wise and everything?
No.
They supposed to go off of yards, right?
He threw 3 times as many.
Hey, but listen, well, then in that case, then that's what I'm trying to say with the damn with the
Don't
stats.
you put that on there? Because if we put this on there, people would think that you either something's wrong with you, bruh.
Look,
Listen to what
I'm
you're
a
saying.
big Cam Newton fan, man, and the disrespect.
Well, see, that's what you ought to stand on. That you're a Cam Newton fan.
The disrespect that this dude is getting is outrageous to me. He is, no doubtly, he is a top-ranked quarterback.
But he's not
only
Hall of
dude.
Fame.
This is the only dude that can say he went from college, won the national championship.
We
Not
need to
only
put
that,
this-
got
we
to play
get
in the
this?
Super Bowl.
Okay.
Not only that, got to play in the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't too many. Matter of fact, the JUCO college that he went to, he won a national championship on that. You know, this dude ain't garbage. You know, and at the end of the day,
So Dusty said that there's 10 new draftees.
no.
That's better than Cam. I'm not even gonna go there. Give me 10 back when he was playing, or any fucking year before that you say Cam is better than. That's in top 10, and we know of the big names. The Peyton Manning.
You mean the Tom Brady's,
the damn
Wilson,
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
them dudes.
Well,
yes.
I
Where does
think-
he stand on this?
I think he if he had the right tools, if you put him with the Legion of Doom, that they would have
Okay,
destroyed.
if it was a fifth, we'd all
Oh,
be in
that's
this.
right.
Yes, that's true.
But the question is, did you ask was he a great where he stood up the greats, and you compared them to to Peyton Manning?
Yes.
He's not anywhere near. He's not in the great conversation. I mean, he doesn't have anything. There's nothing we can say. You can be a fan, and yes, he is a Carolina Panther.
So let me ask
great,
you a question. Here comes a good receipt. Did Peyton Manning only lose 1 game in the regular season?
I'm not prepared for that. I just know that he's a multi Super Bowl winning, 4 or 5-time MVP.
Cam won the MVP?
Multiple MVPs he's got 14 consecutive years of 4,000 yards or more. He's got records standing in the NFL as of now. Cam Newton has no records, and Lamar is going to destroy anything that he did have.
Well, I mean, but
He
still
did
at
have,
but-
and the new wave of black quarterback that's coming along is going to take Cam Newton's blueprint, which is the running with the arm quarterback, which is Cam Trent made it. He solidified it,
But so they had to have a blueprint, right?
and Cam's the guy.
Okay, so for anybody to be trying to make this dude sound like a bum, like some kids are not supposed to be listening
No,
to
he's
this
not
dude.
a bum at all.
I mean, that's just like on ESPN when they bashed him like they did for his assessment of the quarterbacks. He has that right to make that assessment. He's the MVP, and he played in the Super Bowl. There ain't too many players that can say that.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Agreed
and to
with
me here, as we Carolina Panthers, we Carolina Panthers. We ain't old school. You know what I'm saying? Old school diehard fans. So it's easy for us to
first
sit
time ballot
and
Hall of
really
Famer?
it's really like it's blasphemy for us to have a guy statistically that we've never seen in the Carolina Panthers organization for the Panther fans to bash him like they do.
Is he a first?
Is he a first?
I think
time?
he is. I do.
Based off of what?
Man, look, he had no help That man single-handedly won games. That year he won, they went undefeated. Cam Newton did that shit by his damn self.